Hello everyone, it's Retroaction, and it is the first review of 2024. Happy New Year! And this is the Transformers Generation 1 Micromaster Airstrike Patrol, released by Hasbro in late 1988. First in late 1988, alongside the Off-Road Patrol and the Race Car Patrol. I believe so. And that was in the original Transformers packaging with the colour-coded purple for the Decepticons. And then it was released, re-released with the rest of the Micromasters in 1989 on the silver card back. So this is one of the first Micromaster Patrols alongside the Off-Road Patrol and the Race Car Patrol, and it's probably one of the most popular. These featured in the comics, and yeah, I do believe, and we did get a re-release, not a re-release, we did get an update of Whisper and Stormcloud as part of the Siege line, which I do have. I have a tendency to get these mixed up. I always get those names mixed up, Whisper and Stormcloud, so bear with me. But I went from left to right. We have Whisper, Tailwind, Stormcloud and Nightflight. And as I said just now, I always get these two mixed up, Whisper and Stormcloud. I hope I got them around the right way this time. I always thought this one was Stormcloud and that one was Whisper. Nope. Anyway, right. So, they're all jets. They're pretty cool. Unfortunately, Tailwind's got an issue where this bit gets a stress mark because it seems to happen on all of them, unfortunately, or most of them. He's a bit disappointing in robot mode as well. But either way, overall, they look fantastic in jet mode, and you might recognise these because all of these were reused. All of these were redecoed for two of them for the Micromaster Battle Stations, Hot House and Airwave, and then the other two, these two. So he was Hot House, he was Airwave. I do have Airwave, the actual Micromaster, but I don't have the Battle Station it came with because I got a lot of Micromasters. That's how I got the Micromaster Combiner Constructor Squad, which are quite hard to get. And I believe the Cannon Transport Micromasters, I got one copy of them in a lot, but one of them was missing their arm, and then I had to get another set with them when I got the Cannon Transport itself, I believe. But anyway, so yeah, I did get a whole lot of Micromasters back in 2020, I believe, and that's how I ended up with the Airwave redeco of this guy, but I don't have the battle station for it. The actual Airwave. Yeah, I don't actually have the actual airport it came with. Either way, so, and he was redecoed for Ground Shaker, and he was for Skyhopper. So two of them came with the battle stations, and two of them came with, two of the redecos were with the battle stations, and two of them were with the smaller Micromaster bases. Right, so let's transform Whisper. Now apparently he is loosely based on F-19, he's a stealth fighter. Again, this was reused for Ground Shaker and in green. I do have that as well, but mine's missing these parts on the side. They've broken off, and that's the way it was back in 2018 when I got it. Looks pretty cool. Ground Shaker does have stickers on the tail fin and the wings, but this one doesn't. I believe they only used the stickers for the Micromasters that came with bases. I don't think any of the actual ones that came in the patrols or squads actually had stickers on them, which is interesting. They only did that for the ones that came in the larger sets. It's an interesting idea. It's a very cool jet. I love the red on the nose. I love the red on the cockpit there. It's nice how it's been painted. From the bottom there, you can see a lot. It does have the copyright. They all do, so I'm only going to show on one. If I can get it to zoom in. You can see it does say 1988 Hasbro. Don't know why it's not fixed, so that's a bit annoying. There we go. You can see it there. And we've got the nice wheels that do roll. It's a very nice jet mode. Right, so the transformer is quite simple. I should also mention that these are of course a response to Micro Machines, because they were super popular in the late 1980s. And this was obviously Hasbro trying to compete with Micro Machines, because sales for Micro Machines were increasing, and sales for Micro Machines were up, and sales for Transformers were declining. Right, so the Transformer, just pull up. I don't really know how to explain, to be honest with you. Just like, you're going to take the front end and you just lift it up like that, and then you fold this part away, like so. And that now becomes a stand. Then fold the wings back. We can have them out like this to give them a more like Seeker jet look, but it's supposed to be like this. And then you bring out his arms, and that is Whisper. It's a good head sculpt. It's nicely painted. I love the missiles on the side there of his head, on the shoulders, but they all have the screw showing in the middle on the chest which is a shame. But other than that, it's a good Micromaster. I really do like the Micromasters. I do have just articulation of the arms, but it's a good one. There you have it. I've got his Macau stamp there as well. Nice colours, they picked the face out well, nice details. It's a good figure, and I like the Ground Shaker redeco as well. So that's a great Micromaster. Unfortunately, now we come to one that isn't. This is Tailwind. It's a great, of course, it's like an A10 Thunderbolt, which is one of my favourite planes. To have like a small size model of it, which is quite similar to this in size, which is quite cool. I have like a Revell model kit of one, of an A10 Thunderbolt, which is quite similar to size in this. It's quite similar to this in size, so that's pretty neat, but it's great. So I do like that. I do like that plane a lot. It's a great rendition of it. We have a nice, again, nice painted cockpit. Unfortunately, a stress mark on the wing. This one is a bit of a pain to transform again. Just fold out the back. It's a bit stiff on this one, unfortunately. And then you stand them up. You fold away the nose cone, and then you take the arms, or you take the wings, fold them to the back, and now that is Tailwind in robot mode. And unfortunately, his arms don't move. The arms don't turn at all. The arms will not move. He's just going to stand there, unfortunately, and not do anything. It's a real shame, this one. It's the most disappointing one. This is, yeah, the worst of this team. This is the worst Micromaster in this set. It's a real shame. The arms do not move at all. They're just static. You can't bend them at all because of the way it transforms. He just stands there and does nothing, which is a real shame. And sometimes he has a bit of trouble standing up. I have gotten to stand up before, but there we go. I'm just going to do that. And the tail fin often gets damaged, which is just adds to the shame of that one. An insult injury, basically. Right, so now we have Stormcloud. This is a fantastic jet mode. Is it F14? I can't remember. The jet now. I looked it up for some of these. Is that one F14? Can't remember now. One of them's an F14. I love the engine at the back here, and again, the cockpit's been painted. This one just looks really sleek. Looks fantastic. Again, the wheels do roll on these, which is awesome. But so did Micro Machines. So did the wheels roll on Micro Machines as well. So they were doing that with toys of this scale back then, and they still do it now. Anyway, right, so it's great jet mode. I love this one. I like it more than that one, I think. I don't have the Skyhopper V-Deco. I'm still after that playset. Again, similar transformation to Whisper. You just fold out the back, or fold out the front even. It's quite stiff again. And then you bring the nose cone to the back. That helps him stand, like so. And again, you can give him like a Seeker look with the wings, or just bring them to the back. They are quite loose, these wings. They fold quite far back, further back than they do on him. And then you bring up his arms, and his colour scheme is reversed, and he now has a green face, which is pretty cool. It's quite, yeah, they picked the face out well. And again, it's got cool details. No rockets on the shoulders or missiles on the shoulders this time. Pretty cool looking. Another great Micromaster. I quite like how these two have the colours that have been reversed. In fact, they all do, I think. Because now we're getting to this guy wants to stand up. Because now we get to Nightflight. I love this jet mode. It looks fantastic. With like swept back wings and the double tail fins. Got a nice painted cockpit once again. This is a fantastic jet mode, and the airwave redeco looks really cool as well. Alright, so the transform, fold out the back, fold these parts to the back as well. Like that. Fold the nose cone back. And then you got some better arms on this one. His arms look more normal on this one. And they picked out the face in red. Pretty cool. And here is the reverse of this one. His body is blue with the chest. His chest is grey and the rest is blue. For this one, the chest is blue and the rest is grey. So that's pretty cool that I've done that. It's quite nice how they have done that. Hasbro has done that with these figures. They've reversed the colour schemes and all of them. And I do like this figure, and he's got some great arms there. Really nice, even moulded in hand details. I like how the arms on this one is. Great design. It looks fantastic. And it's great head sculpt. So it's a great set of Micromasters. One of the best patrols. Well, one of them. can't go wrong with this Micromaster Patrol. It's fantastic. Well, other than him. 3 of them are really good. This one lets it down slightly, but still, these appeared in the comic. These are classics. And these are just great Micromaster Patrol to have. Right, it's been Retroaction with the Micromaster Airstrike Patrol. One of my favourites. Again, these did appear in the comic more so than some of the others, so they're more popular in that sense. They're more well known. And it shows they're pretty cool figures. Right, it's been Retroaction. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back with the Micromaster Sports Car Patrol. And they've all fallen over. Well, one of them has. And they did reuse these for the Micromaster bases and battle stations, so it was a good choice, apart from this one again. You know, it doesn't want to stand up as well. Shame about Tailwind, but the rest of them are really good. And you can't go wrong with these. Is this guy going to stand up for me? There we go. Right, it's been Retroaction. Thanks for watching. This has been the first review of 2024. Hope everyone's having a great new year, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.